You're watching Bearwood West Yard. Today I'm going to be bringing you the April 2018 layout update. Starting on the station end of the layout, not too much has been going on at this end. I've been doing ballasting on the relief line, of which you can see, and I've also installed a point on the eastern part of the yard. One siding is currently available, however I need to put in a baseboard extension to increase the width of that baseboard, and with current sixth form projects being a bit time consuming, I haven't had the time to do that, but I'm hoping I can get that done shortly. You can see that I've made my own brick bridge support just to the northwest of the centre. It looks okay. I probably won't use it. It's just there as a guideline as to whereabouts I'm going to have one of the bridge pillars, and most notably I've tidied that area up because it was littered with a lot of track. I've tidied that up. The track's now in relevant boxes, packed away, as I'm not going to be using it for the foreseeable future, as I've got some SL100 wooden sleeper track there, of which I'm going to be using because Flexi I find works much better. With ballast being down, I thought it would be appropriate to add in the relevant detailing. So on the up main you can see in front of you I've got an AWS magnet for the signal ahead. I've installed that. It's actually loose, the magnet itself, however the cable protector, which is red, beneath it, that's fixed in, and so is the wire that takes it from the protector underneath the platform edging. You can see at various points around the layout I've got dummy point motors, and I've also got I've got one other AWS ramp as well. Those are loose because I don't need to stick them down yet, as there's still more that needs to be done. One of the areas which I've been working on quite a lot over the past 3 weeks is the up relief line. As you can see, I've given the appearance from the ballast tone that it's had a track renewal, of which doesn't get modelled a lot, so I'm quite happy with that. One of the things that was very difficult about it was blending it in, so you can see where the Woodland Scenics light grey ballast is being mixed in with my Gauge Master Woodland Scenics composite ballast. So that took quite a while because I had to mix up different shades of the two different types of ballast. So it was trial and error getting the right shades and putting them in the right place, and then getting them glued down. So and as far as you can see, that's as far as I've ballasted or been able to. So just beyond the point there. With regards to the goings on in the yard, I've had to condense the number of sidings from 4 down to 3. That's because of an issue that I had with regards to the contact. The contacts I have for the yard between the 2 points over there, being that this is a DC layout, so the issues that are presented there involved me digging up the entire yard. Wasn't an easy thing to do. It took me about 2 hours to get it all up, make sure that track work was secure, and siding 4, when it was eventually relayed, it was just wonky and it didn't fit in. No matter what I tried to do, it just wouldn't go back to how it originally was, so I had to scrap it. And the excess space at the back is leading me on to my next port of call. The plans for this corner are going to be something quite different to what you would usually see in model. It's more something you'd find in dioramas, but is given away by the German tank there, which is a King Tiger. I'm going to be trying to model some form of military base. I'm not sure exactly what kind of base I'm going to do, whether it's going to be Army, Navy or Air Force. I'm just going to see how it goes and brand it later on. If you're in the Facebook group Network YouTube, you will have already had a few spoilers on this, in which I've already made the checkpoint for it. So yeah, if you're not in that group already and you're on Facebook, then and you've got a layout as well, then feel free to join it. I'm a contributor in it, along with Richard at New Junction, and plenty of other well-known model railways are in it too. So do feel free to go and give that a check out. The final part of this update is actually the hillside cutting that I've been spending the past week doing. I've been on sixth form break for the Easter holidays for the past week, so it's been an ideal time to try and get some stuff done on the layout. So yeah, that was my main focus, and to get the ballasting done. So I'm getting there. Hopefully it should all be done by the next update. Ballasting wise, hillside, you never know, might see a drop of paint on it. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, so thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video.